Hello and welcome everyone to day 3 of the Moms of Teens Masterclass, where we are talking all about how to reclaim what's yours and awaken your dreams and your creative fire. I'm just going to turn down the music and we will get started. So happy that you found me, that you arrived in this session, whether you're watching live or you're joining the recording. I'm so happy you're here. So really today is about reclaiming what's yours underneath all the roles, your dreams, your passions, your creative fire, those desires that may have gone quiet while you've been busy taking care of everyone else. Today is all about allowing yourself to truly embrace what really is inside, that what you desire, not what everyone else desires of you. For many years, I believed I didn't deserve what I wanted. I chose to have children, so I had to sacrifice. But I refused to believe that. I wanted it all. And the teachers I found told me that I could have it. But even when I allowed myself to believe that, there was this voice in my head, echoing my father's mantra, work hard, focus. But I was a free spirit and I wanted to enjoy life, but I felt like I had to earn my desires by working relentlessly. And so I didn't, but it came back to bite me. And I found myself in a depression. And it was really going through that time that I found so many tools to help me now be living a life of more joy, more freedom, more fulfillment. And that's really what I want to share with anyone who wants to listen. So really, that belief that I had to work hard really kept me from wanting more also, because I didn't think I was willing to work for it. But when I began my spiritual path, I realized that those desires, like moving to Hawaii, owning a yacht, or flying first class, weren't just material dreams. They were actually the things that were propelling me toward a bigger purpose. I realized that these dangling carrots, as some people call them, just like a rabbit goes for that carrot, these dreams that we have can be seen just like these dangling carrots that are guiding us to discover just how gracefully we can get there while staying true to our desires to help others with similar challenges that we overcome. And yes, I struggled with guilt, wondering if it was okay to want these things. But during my journey, I really discovered that desiring joy, abundance, success doesn't disconnect me from really my heartfelt calling. And I want to share a concept with you from the soul contract work that really shifted everything for me. It's the idea that in order to live a fulfilling, aligned life, we need to bring our ego, or what Dr. Sue Morter calls the protective personality, into alignment with the desires of our soul. And here's a great analogy for the business-minded folks out there. Think of your soul as the CEO of a divine corporation. It has a clear mission, a higher vision. But your personality, your ego, is like an employee who's been running the show, trying to keep things safe, predictable, and efficient. When these two are misaligned, it creates resistance, burnout, confusion. But when that employee, the ego, gets on board with the soul's mission, they become a powerhouse team. And yes, in this arrangement, the employee gets heftily rewarded, not just financially, but with support. When you are that protective personality, that ego, that aligns with the soul mission, you begin to feel guided like never before. Synchronicities happen, you meet the perfect people, you find the perfect teachers, your dreams start chasing you, and that's when life gets really good. It's about alignment. When we align with our soul's purpose, we find fulfillment, abundance, and become a light on the planet. And for those of us here, heart-centered givers that we are, it's only natural for us to want to share our fulfillment in a way that serves others. So I encourage you to embrace your desires, They are not just whims, they are your soul's guideposts. You are worthy of them. And through this journey, I've realized that embracing my desires wasn't just about me. As mothers of teenagers, we often put our needs and dreams on hold, focusing so much on nurturing our children. But when I let go of the guilt and embraced my worthiness, it allowed me to step fully into my purpose. And that's what I want for you, to know that your desires are valid, that you are worthy, and that by embracing them, you can model for your children what it means to live a life filled with joy, abundance, and purpose. So I'd like to guide you in a practice. This is something I learned from Dr. Sue Morter. It's called Don't Want It, Have It. So we're working with the raw energy beneath the stories of our lives. So I invite you now to take a nice deep breath and gently close your eyes and let your body settle. And bring your mind to a dream or a desire, something you want deeply, but might feel far away or unreachable. And notice what feelings come up. Do you feel like it's unattainable, that you're never going to get there? Just notice what comes up immediately when you think of this desire. Notice any frustration, the feeling of any stuckness, that it's not going to happen fast enough. And just silently to yourself, just say, I don't want to feel blank. I don't want to feel this way. And then notice how you feel in your body when you are focusing on those thoughts. Maybe you feel heavy. Maybe there's tension in your shoulders. Whatever that is, just notice it for a moment. And now I invite you to flip that and ask yourself, what would I feel like if this dream were already here? Let that feeling come in. Just make it up, just pretend, even if it feels unfamiliar, and let it land for you. Picturing that desire fulfilled, bringing in all the joy and celebration that comes with it, and then noticing how you feel in your body. Maybe you feel lighter, more expansive. Maybe you have a smile on your face. And amplify that feeling for just a moment. See if you can make it even bigger. Maybe you imagine your energy bubble expanding out, touching the lives of others. And really now focusing on the raw energy beneath of this desire fulfilled, this feeling of success. And now just anchor that with a phrase, I have blank, or I am blank. Beautiful. Now I invite you to go back to that, I don't have it, I want it, it's not here yet, I don't know if I'll ever get it. Just go back to that for a moment. And then notice how you feel in your body. Maybe shake it out a bit, clench your fists, whatever it takes to really get into that energy again for a moment. And now I invite you to go back into that space that you do have it. You have attained it. It's already here. Success is yours. And noticing how the energy shifts for you. Beautiful. So with that small practice, we are training our nervous systems to build new circuitry, to hold more light, more love, more possibility. And so I invite you, whenever you are thinking about your dreams and wondering if they'll ever come true, that you do this short practice and just notice how you can shift that belief in a moment, and notice how the energy changes for you. And if you're not one that feels energy, or you don't assume that you feel, sensations in your body so much, then I invite you just to make it up, or allow your mind to direct you where to draw your attention, where to send your attention. There is no right or wrong here. Try not to judge yourself if you're doing it good enough. But it takes practice, and I invite you just to catch yourself the next time you're believing that you can't have that which you want. And now I'd like to guide you into a movement segment. As you know, this is really what I'm most passionate about in terms of really releasing those things that are holding us back and stepping into the next chapter or the next desire that is really pulling us forward. So please, if you're not already comfortable, find a place where you can move a little bit. You can be standing, sitting, lying on your bed, whatever feels good. I'm going to put on some music and guide you through some movement. So here we go. And taking a nice deep breath into your core, through your nose. And exhale it down into the earth. Another nice deep breath up from the earth into your core. And allowing that breath to travel up through your heart and your throat and your crown and out the top of your head. And allowing your body to be loose. And I invite you now to think of something that's a desire that maybe you had before you had children. Or a desire that you've just simply let go of and haven't been passionate about so much anymore. Something you're ready to let go of. And as you have that desire in your mind, I invite you to allow yourself to transform that desire into a color, shape, an energy bubble out about 10 feet away from you. And just take a moment to look at that desire, allowing your body to do whatever it wants as it goes through this process. Letting your hips be loose, maybe rolling your head and your neck. We're working with the mind and the body in order to step into that next chapter. So as this desire becomes more like an energy, I invite you to see if there are any cords, energetic cords, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just make it up. These cords might be silver, light, they might look like chain. And if nothing comes up for you, I invite you just to make it up, use your imagination. Noticing how you are attached to this dream. Maybe you've not quite let go of it, but it is for another day, another time, maybe even another lifetime. And if you are comfortable, I invite you now to ask your higher self, your God, to help you sever this Noticing first where on your body you feel this cord is attached, whether it's your belly, your throat, your back, anywhere that seems perfect. And maybe taking a moment to give gratitude for this dream. Just getting clear about maybe what it offered you to have this desire in your past. Did it bring you a sense of joy, a sense of hope? Was it a carrot that propelled you forward? Can you simply leave it at that? And then allowing whatever comes up in terms of cutting this cord, if that feels appropriate in this moment, if you are ready. Watching that happen, whether it's dissolving, whether one of your guides comes with a beautiful sword. Whatever comes up for you is perfect. And seeing that cord be absorbed into the ethers with love. And any energy that you've been extending out into that cord to keep it alive, I invite you to draw that energy back into your being. With a deep breath. Sending roots down into the earth now. Allowing this new, renewed energy that is yours to integrate into this being for use with another goal, desire, dream. Maybe drawing that energy back with your hands in front of you, behind you, above you, either side. Drawing that energy back from that dream that you are ready to let go. And just saying a blessing for this dream to be fulfilled by another in service to humanity. Maybe that other is your future self. And breathing a deep breath into your crown and your throat and your heart, into your belly. And resetting your energetic system now with this new energy, this renewed vessel that is not leaking energy toward a desire that is no longer appropriate. And now I invite you to bring up a desire that is true now. What has life, motherhood, what has it brought you to now? All of the trials and tribulations. What is bubbling up in you that you now wish to pursue? And maybe it's related to that thing that you let go, and that's perfect too. Whatever that is, allowing that desire to form some sort of energy, some sort of color or shape. And again, if nothing comes to you, I invite you just to make it up. Your imagination is powerful. as that becomes clear, I invite you to draw that energy into your being, maybe putting your hands out, allowing it to fall into your vessel. Taking a deep breath, letting it flow all the way in. Maybe it's behind you. Drawing that energy into this vessel, merging with this vision for a moment, letting it be true now. It is already here. You are already living in the success, the yes of this. And then allowing your body to be in that fulfillment, in that joy, whatever it wants to do. Maybe placing your hands on your form and thanking it for being the vessel of this creation. Thanking these arms that could reach out for help, that could receive. Thanking your brain for doing the hard work. Thanking your legs for traveling to places. Thanking your belly, your womb space that creates life. Letting your hips be loose. Knowing the creative power that lives in your being. And maybe seeing yourself churning the energy, weaving the creation like a spider. Allowing your body to be in the yes, in the sense of power. Beautiful. Taking a deep breath in, anchoring this yes into your being, maybe placing a hand on your heart, another on your belly. And just saying to yourself, I am this. The lighthouse that you are is ready. There's no need to wait any longer. Breathing that knowing in, knowing your creative power to say yes in any moment. Yes to yourself. Yes to your dreams. Yes to the beautiful role model you are to your family. Yes to the abundance, the luxury, the joy that comes with living in alignment with your calling. And yes, to the way in which you serve the world through your gifts, your talents. Beautiful. And sending a prayer out now to all those who need upliftment, hope, who need a vision of what's possible. When the light expands, when the light is spread throughout the world. And with a deep breath, coming home to yourself. Sending gratitude, appreciation to this ego personality that has taken the time to get into alignment with her soul. Appreciating your higher self for nudging you here. And as that feels complete, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and your toes, come back to the room, back into your body. Well done. Beautiful. So hopefully you feel much more able to achieve your desires in this moment, much more worthy of making them happen. I really want you to know that your dreams are not random. They are truly instructions. They are carrots for your soul's desires. And when you accept that and align with that, you don't have to do that much hard work. The work becomes easy. The work becomes inspired. Things begin to line up for you in a way that you've never experienced. I've felt it myself, and that's why I can say that with so much conviction. And I also know that the help of others, community, teachers, all of those things is really imperative. So if you take only one thing away from this time today, I would love to leave you with this, that your dreams are not random. They are instructions from your soul. They are those carrots that are pulling you forward to really step into what your higher self, what your soul planned for you in this lifetime. So thank you for showing up so bravely for yourself. If this feels like a good place to pause and you're feeling complete for now, ready to walk forward with what you've received, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really honored to have been a part of your journey. But if something inside of you is whispering, I don't want to do this alone, if you know you'd benefit from deeper support, loving accountability, and sacred space to really keep doing this work, then I invite you to join me inside the Move Through Everything community. It's a space where we gather weekly, move together, and grow together, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It's a gentle, nourishing, and empowering space. You don't have to figure this out all by yourself. We are here, and I'd love to welcome you into the community. So I will put that link in the chat for you. And if you're not quite sure and you just want to touch in and talk to me, then please do schedule a free soul plan activation session with me. I can tell you a little bit about your soul contract and your children's if you so desire. I would love to do that for you and just give you a little spark of what's possible when you say yes even more to yourself. So again, well done. Your kids will thank you for showing up in this way to nurture yourself. Until next time, much love to all of you and yours.